Give me 1 second. I'll start in just a little bit. I started choking on my water again. Okay. And my stream deck started glitching out too. Okay, let's start. Welcome on in, everybody. There's nobody here in chat yet, so it's kind of weird. It's like, welcome on in. There's nobody in the doorway, which is kind of cool looking. As you guys can see, I put a little frame around me, and for today's artwork, I want to add like a shelf above me, and then like a place for the day and the time above the door. Yeah, and if you guys have any other ideas as well, I'm open to hearing your ideas. So, anyways, let's begin this artwork as well, and later on, if I get bored of doing, you know, the artwork for this beginning, you know, after intro, before outro kind of transitionary piece, I might work on some portrait sketches as well, as I usually do. So anyway, okay, let's get to it. Alrighty, so as you can see here, I've got this screen that you guys just saw. And I'm going to add this shelf here, and this little, I just made it a bar. I just made it a bar, and I separated it into 3 sections. So we'll see what happens with it. So anyway, hope that you guys will join me today. Yesterday I was not live because I was exhausted. I didn't get a lot of sleep. So I took the night off to get some extra hours of sleep, and I'm happy that I did because I'm much more rested now. So this is a little frame around where my webcam is. So okay, let's see. Add a shelf. I was thinking it was looking a little empty, so I was like, Okay, I'm like testing out my stream deck, like, is it working? I have to reprogram it with this new screen that I'm making, since I only have 6 buttons. I have the mini one, so I have to be sparing with my buttons before I go to other pages. I'm like, it won't be that. Okay. Again, I'm just doing this the easiest route possible by using my shape tools. And I have no idea if that is even. I mean, it looks like it. Let's do another layer. Get slightly bigger. I'm gonna move that down. I'm just resizing this until it's at a shape that, I don't know, I like. Go over to my colored pencil brush. Make sure it's the right size. Excuse me. I did do some updating to my studio space. I went to the sadly closing Joann's in town, and picked up one of those artist carts that is usually like $50, but I got it for like $30. So it was all like, that's a deal. So it helped me clear up some space in the studio. But then I also attached the little water bottle holder thing to the desk. So my water bottle tumbler thingy here has a designated space on my desk. So woohoo. The small battles, or small wins, I guess. As long as I don't choke on the water. Making some hooks here. I'm hoping I can make these even. We'll see. Kind of eyeballing it. Hello, Strawman. Welcome on in. Welcome back. I am adding some fun things to this this screen here. This front door screen. So it's the piece that's after the intro, before the outro. So, yeah. I found it a little abrupt to just go from, you know, the outside to here. Like there's a middle, you know, there's a welcoming and a farewelling. So, but it looked a little empty, you know? So I'm adding some stuff to it. Thank you very much, Crackalakin. That's what I try to provide every weekend that I can. Last night I was exhausted though, so I was like, I just need to take the night off. But I'm back. I'm back tonight. Familiar with Dickie Goodman? I am not. I don't think so. Again, I'm bad with names, but I'm good with like the actual works. So. And I already have the plant right here to put in. I don't have the vine. It's like to the left of that fireplace over there. Made YouTube poops in the 80s on the radio. They're not good. Oh no. Well, I get, you know, at least he contributed something, you know, to what not to do. I tell you, there are some YouTube poops out there that, yeah, they're not good. They're not good. But again, whoever made them thought that, you know, they were something, but, you know, they're just not good. But they do serve a purpose of, you know, what not to do. So I guess we've got that. Oh, the other thing that I got this mug from Joann's as well. I really couldn't pass it up, honestly, because I don't know if you guys can see this. Moving slow until I've had my coffee. Look at that cute little snail on the mushroom. That's cute. Oh, excuse me. I have to get used to having this water bottle holder here. I'm not used to having something there. Breaks it all. Randy JJ Johnson. Wait, like these there's there's two J's and then Johnson. It's they literally had one joke. I can't hold an episode on. Oh my gosh, that's another one that I probably have to rewatch. No, sadly, no, we have not made this grand investment into the teachings and the ways of that whoever that crazy person was. I don't know. I walked in. I can't even remember why I initially walked in, because it's just that. It's only that from my memory of, yep, of that occurrence. Not even with a discount. Not even. I just. Maybe if it was like a timeshare thing, right? If they had like a timeshare thing, I might consider it. Oh, there was Strawman. There was this guy. The only thing that I can like glean from this, from walking in on Wolf's show yesterday, was that this crazy dude is selling some crazy products. And yep. Super soldier timeshare. Only the strongest survive over here. It's a little, like, in quotes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking at the vines next to the fireplace. I'm not trying to like awkwardly stare at you guys. It's a green line and then there's just smaller little leaves, it looks like. Because honestly, I could just erase this here. This is not looking like it's floating. So yeah, today's stream is just gonna be me doing some updates to this middle ground overlay. I have the cat sleeping next to me over here. The one would have sealed the deal with Waffle. Oh my goodness. What I initially thought that really was. I really thought it was. But that's why it's important to always read the descriptions of what you're buying. You know? Or what you're looking at. Because you know what? We ain't buying that. No. I went grocery shopping today. No. not even for the jokes. So, but that's why it's important to be reading the descriptions. It's a wand, like you point it at things. Yeah, well, Wolf's show is a little crazier than mine. Mine's a little calmer, a little chiller than his, but his is a little crazier than mine. So, yeah. Time and place. There's a need for everything. I'll be finding an album going. You can call me Ray or you can call me Jay, but you don't get to call me Johnson. Wait, what? I don't think I remember that one. Again, like, I don't have as good as a memory as you do. So, it was time to go toilet on the pad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was like, Started talking. I think that there was some sort of artwork that I looked at, and I was like, I need to go. I just need to go. I am doing too much analyzing of how wrong this is. It inspired me. So that is true. Yeah, the only scenes I remember with Bobby and like albums is the one where he's in the CD store and he's going through different albums. He has the headphones on. His dad like asks him what he's listening to, and it's like the farting stuff because it was so ew. Oh my gosh, it was so easily edited for the YouTube poops. Then he'd be listening to like Holler Back Girl or oh my gosh, like some sort of like nasty rap song or whatever. Bah! Throws it and it's off. Oh, you're all good, Crack-a-lackin'. Today's show is a little more, I don't know, maintenance-y. So, like I said earlier, if I get around to finishing all of the updates and stuff for that scene, then, you know, I'll do some, like, you know, portrait drawings or whatever. But again, it's good to do different things every now and then. So I'm trying not to like dip my Karomi flesh in my hot chocolates. But yeah, so no, it's all good. So Okay, let's throw in this other vine. I'm thinking I have the other scene. Whoa, ain't that trippy. However, it's not, I don't have the vine over here. So I'm kind of guessing on the line size over there by the fireplace. I think it's 5. I try a little bit of a bigger brush. That was the other thing that I got from the craft store, because I went to Joann's first looking for, oh, where are they? These brushes. So these are like dome tipped brushes, and so they're really good for stenciling. And so what I have been wanting to do for a while is spruce up the mailbox here, because it's looking a little rough, it's looking a little scuffed, and it's due time for a little makeover. So I got some stencils. I have some little like flowery floral stencils as well, which are like super fun. So I'm excited to do that, but I didn't have the right brushes for the paint, and I also learned how to properly paint stencils as well, because I've done them in the past, but there's been a lot of, you know, bleed over. And so I wanted to figure out how to not have that. So I also got a whole bunch of this lovely copper paint. So that's what I'm going to be using to do the stenciling. Okay, so there is a little bit of gap in between, it looks like. And somewhere around here, This is going to connect to the vine that is bordering my webcam somewhere over here. Hopefully that's around the same size. Fingers crossed. If not, that's why I'm using this stream as time dedicated towards doing, you know, maintenance on this scene. So okay, so the vine is already going to be on top. I don't need to worry about doing any erasing of line work. It's already there. Up here, this is just a little bracket for I guess it could be placements. Yeah, placements. Chat. And then date, time. Okay, now I'm just looking at the date and the time and trying to get an idea of a nice setup for it. Like I said, like I think that I'm gonna do this 3 bracket, this 3 like divider setup here. This one I'll definitely need to make some adjustments on. I'm gonna do this part of it on a separate layer, just in case. Okay, so for this, because I'm pretty sure that's even. I'm like eyeballing it all, but I'm pretty sure it's even. So let's go and make another layer. I'm just gonna color this a dark gray and not even really color it, but fill it in with that rectangle tool. Clean this up just a little bit. Okay, now I was earlier looking for a wood texture, as you can see here. I think, like, I want to go with this one, and then clip that. Now I can resize this down. Moving stuff again. Trying to find a grain that I like without it running out on me like that. Like, I only have so much to work with. But I think I like that. I know I haven't colored in this yet. Or the vines. But earlier I was looking for a wood texture for this. So this is what I'm choosing to add in. And then, let's see. I think this needs to be much darker, I think. So for that, we'll just clip on a multiply layer. Throw this on and decrease it. Okay, so if I were to save this without these additions here, and with this add-on here, then it would automatically update in Streamlabs, but I'm not going to do that just quite yet, because then I'll want to start programming everything in. So I'm going to keep on making the artwork for this, and then I'll go into programming it in. I do need to put like a little bit of a shadow. I'm going to lighten this up just a little bit with a transparent airbrush, so it's not so abrupt, I guess would be a word to use. I'm having second thoughts on the wood grain on top of the door. Hi, MMM. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I'm being indecisive. This wood grain here. I'm wondering if it would be better as like a silver. Like there's too much wood. Oh, thank you very much. I blame the new mug with hot cocoa in it. So that I need to finish. But I am gonna look for an image material. For some brushed metal silver kind of a texture. Oh, so you know how I have the date and the time right here, or my fingers pointing? I have a new screen. I have this one here that is kind of like another side of this house, this little digital house that I have here, you know. This is kind of like a living room, I guess, you know, and like the artwork is on the TV. So, but anyway, so I have this front room, right? So I'm wanting to put the date and the time above the door, like a clock kind of would be like above a door, and also a shelf with like a coat rack, not this kind of a coat rack, but like, you know, some sort of little hook thingy right above me. My goodness, these vines are quite big. See, it's good that I'm over here. These vines are big. Maybe it'll look like they're getting closer to the to you guys, you know, perception and depth. Kind of like with this window next to me. I think that's cool looking. I can like kind of look out the window. That's cool. The fun things that you can do with an overlay, so which I enjoy doing. So but anyway, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now with this this bar above the door. So I'm fine. I'm going shopping, yeah, at like the digital Home Depot, looking for some image materials. Free too, because I am not paying for the the currency to get stuff. So hopefully they have something. Metal plate texture. Metal shelf. I don't need that. It really is. And it's kind of what I did with the studio here. At least the basic parts of it. I didn't go all crazy with the decor. I scared myself. My ring brushed up against my headphones. I was all like, oh my gosh, something is killing me. But yeah. No, I don't want that. I think if I just use I can just use this brush and it'll paint pretty silver-like. It does look very cool. I've always I've said a couple of times that, like, if there's ever an art museum with anime or like manga artwork, you know, be it like hand drawn or digital. I just want to take it all in and stare at it. I just want to stare at it. So, and like analyze it, I guess. But yeah. Okay, so I have this new brush here. I'm hoping that it'll work well. Okay, I have to stop scrolling, otherwise more and more will continue to load in, and it'll be like getting custom content from The Sims all over again. Just like, there's so much. Then you end up with like 10,000 pieces of CC on your computer. Is there an anime museum here in the United States? I haven't. Well, they're very temporary because there was one, I think, at the same time that Wolf and I were in Alabama at the anime convention. But I don't know if anybody at the convention knew about it, because we didn't know about it. I don't know. But I could imagine that they would be more popular in like larger cities, you know, New York City, LA, you know, maybe San Francisco, different places with like that, more of like that art scene. I almost threw my pen. So yeah, that's what I could imagine. Well, thank you. Again, I don't know, I would be doing this regardless, you know, listening to relaxing music and then, you know, making artwork. So it's, you know, it's nice to see the people hanging out with me while I'm making my artwork and also improving on this space too, because while I'm not streaming and making artwork and listening to copyrighted music that I can't share with you guys on my stream, because then the stream will all of a sudden go black and then it'll say this, you know, stream has been taken down because it's been hit with copyright, you know, whatever stuff. But that's why I have this stuff going. But when I'm not streaming, I'm, you know, sometimes I'll be lurking in other art streamer channels, and it's always interesting to see the overlays and to see the immersiveness to it. So yeah, that's where the idea comes from. Not to like over explain it or anything, but it's like, that's why it's a door that is slightly ajar, and like the chat box goes here and I go over here, and it looks like the window is it's a perspective thing. So oh, I feel very lucky as well. Okay, where is this brush? It's right here, it looks like. In Japanese. So I can't read it. I have a whole bunch of leaf brushes here on the side. There's like a hyphen, and there's like, so it says like the word in Japanese, and then there's like a hyphen with the English translation, and I'm just like, thank you. Okay, artificial. Let's use the artificial scene. There we go. I wonder if, because I'm using a purple brush, if it'll appear purple. Yes. Okay. So do I need to... Ah, okay. That's what needs to happen. It's one of those brushes that you have to adjust. I mean, really what this is just like an easy gradient. I think if I were to make it myself, right there. I want this to be slightly brushed as well. That's right. That's right. It is fun though to see like how much someone can make in a certain amount of time. I was like looking at the clock. I was like, man, I don't want to do time math right now. I just want to do art. This can probably be changed to a dark silver, as well as the line work. So for this part of it, let's take this color, this gray, make it just a little bit darker. And I swear I have a brush that it looks a little bit like etchings. I can get down with that. I can see that. I definitely put on my resume that I have attention to detail, so. Hello, Regina. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Right now I'm trying to find a good brush for this etching on this metal here, this silver. Oh, Raid, welcome on in, LT Productions, Sun Honey, Wolf himself, Dark Lotus, welcome on in, everybody. Good to see you all. think it's this one. It's actually meant for hair, but I'm gonna use it for metal today. Because I want this to look like it's brushed metal. So isn't that funny? Hello, 2T Sweet. 2T Sweet. Reminds me of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And Scream Engine and Fry TV, welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes. Yes, yes. Gonna do some little tiny ones here in the middle, like a little highlight. And over here, is that the right one? Yeah. So yeah, today I am just updating this here. I'll move over to it. This front door that I have. I'm updating this. So I'm adding in, as you guys can see here, I'm adding in this bar above the door. It's gonna have the day and the time in it. So you guys can see that while I'm doing the welcoming and the farewelling as well. And then I'm putting in a shelf with some hooks and a little vine here that will connect to the frame around the webcam. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. So if I get done with that today and I get a little bored with it, then I'll move over to some portrait artwork. But beyond that, that's what I'm doing. So. Oh my goodness. Yes, apparently they do. They need help in the restroom as well. Apparently. Oh my goodness. It was it too. He had a call to it. He did number 1 and number 2. Be a huge abstract banana to the sky or something and sell it for. Oh my gosh, the taped up banana on the canvas. Jeez. I forgot about that. It reaches a certain point where, you know, where you have that scale of the IQ, you know, and you get to a certain point in, like, you know, the highest range of IQ, you start going a little, you know, bonkers. That's where that kind of artwork lies, I think. Because there's no reason, in my, you know, perception of it, of viewing it, that it should be valued at that rate. It's a little bonkers. Justin Sun from Tron Crypto bought it and ate it. I can't imagine that it was good, because Like, this is not gonna be a fresh banana anymore. That's some... My guy went and ate a rotten banana. Okay. So my art is nuts. Oh my goodness. Is it very abstract? I can't do abstract for whatever reason. I don't know. My brain is like, I need to know what I'm looking at. what is the what am I looking at here? I don't know. I've done character art for so long. Maybe that's why. I already put in the... I don't think I did. These little highlight ones. And then I would like to maybe adjust how shiny it is. There we go. Then we'll take off this multiply layer and just make this center one a little darker. It's just a Chiquita, not even organic, right? It's like bottom of the barrel. Got a spider on the other side of it. And my stuff is nuts. Listen, man, my art is nuts. Okay? It's literally just nuts. Whatever's on sale. My goodness. You know, you might actually be onto something there. Like it's a sign of the times piece. Still in the shell like Five Guys. That stuff is... Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Whenever I walk into a Five Guys and I'm hit with the smell of the peanuts, I'm like, I'm ready for those fries in a cup. And then in a bag, because you know that they're gonna overflow. See, part cat, my art involves yarn. Oh my gosh, but it's so comfy though. But it's so comfy. When I was walking through Joann's, I went down the wrong way and I went through the yarn section and just saw all the different chunky yarn, and oh, the urge to just reach out and like touch all of them. I'm one of those people where I just have to touch the yarn, the fabric, like all of the pillows and the blankets. I think blue jays are low sodium birds. What? Wait, blue jays hate salted in the shell. Wait, what? Yeah, they're low on sodium. Represents how poor I am. Yes, exactly. I can imagine that it would speak to many people on a deep level. Very true, Sun Honey, very true. To glue nuts to canvas. We don't got yarn money. I'm serious. I think I'll give you one of my canvases so that you can glue or tape, however you want to adhere the nuts to the canvas. Just don't let it be your own nuts. It has to be like the planter's peanuts, okay? Like, or cashews or hazelnuts, I don't care. Just don't worry me. Oh, I'm down for that, Sun Honey. I'm down for it. Hands down. Broken pieces of glass and making a sea canvas. It's interesting. You glue some sand plus shells too. Oh, you know, if I were to have done something like that, I think that my grandma would have really liked it. Because she's very much into like ocean decorations and like the nautical kind of artwork. Grab some cow crab, put it on the canvas. Reputation of the art world is bullshit. Yeah. You know, I can imagine like some art critics are like standing around and judging it. Like genuinely judging it, like looking at it. And even with it comes that smell, right? And you usher in this new era of art inside of a museum, because if it smells a particular way, right, it enhances the experience of it. Take, a canvas with a painting of a field of tulips, right? If it smells like tulips, that's, it's more immersive in that way. If it's just a brown stain on a canvas and it smells just awful, how could one interpret that? It's like, the artist of this was in a really, really crappy mood. So yeah, they'll probably like it. It'll be the opposite effect of what you want. It's so good that it makes the trick to this. You have to preserve this crap. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go over to this shelf, shall we? What color shall this shelf be? I mean, we could do the same brown probably. Let's do that. I already have it. I was like, what? Why am I making another folder for this? So a little bit of erasing. There we go. Just throwing some quick gray rectangles in. So that this color will only go towards here. Let's find the wood pieces. We could just drag them on in. Hello, is way too big. All of these need to be merged. Rotated that way. Spreading star. Blue chase to be. I'm turning blue. You know what would be funny is if all of a sudden like there was a filter and my the temperature of my camera started going more cold and I really did start turning blue. It has been cold enough in here at times where I look down at my hand and it's like purple-esque. So I'm like, I need to warm up my hands. Put them under the warm water. Some wood bark decorate with nickels as these tools too. Interesting. Huh. Like a repurposing kind of an artwork. Hello, Yua. Good to see you again. Welcome on back. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Hope that it's well. I'm updating that front room. So I'm adding some more pieces to it because it looked a little empty. Oh, good. Good to hear. Or I guess read. See. Whichever works for you. Welcome on back, Garbo. Good to see you again. I may have to have a talk with Wolf later. Be like, are you threatening people to come to my show? You understand that you can't be that is not the mood of my show. You can't be people like you're like, I'm only here because I'm being threatened. Oh my goodness. Terrible. So you getting me in trouble? Oh, that sounds really cool, Scream Engine. I guess $3 in the frame was 60. Oh, wow. Dang. Well, again, like, labor of love, and it's the thought that really, really counts, honestly. To have somebody make you a gift is, you know, it shows that they know you. Him under the bus for one thing. Oh, what is that? My goodness. Okay, one last thing to do here. And that is... I'm going to put a shadow underneath this bottom part of the shelf. Right off the tree. Wait, what? What are you doing right off the tree? Yahtzee with shots. Oh my goodness, that would be so much fun. I have to mention that to my family next time I see them. We used to play Yahtzee a lot. So I think that would be fun. So why goodness and cardboard course time them? Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I think we have a nice mix of people, so I don't think you have to feel bad. Oh my goodness. So was it on purpose or was it an accident then? I'm confused. And these, they need a shadow as well. I think I can actually just do it like that. Gonna get rid of it right here because they're poking out a little bit further. And then I'll go over to this vine. And this one should be pretty easy. It's not too intense of a folder set. God, was mean to a crazy man. Oh my goodness. Well, how crazy was this man? Crazy old Maurice. He was in here last night raving. Okay, maybe a little darker. I think this green needs to be a little darker. I'm gonna save this really quick. I'm gonna run try out this thing to 14 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely hit the hay and get some rest, Scream Engine. Oh, yes, hopefully. Hopefully. All right, have a wonderful rest of the night, Scream Engine. Hope you get some rest. You're an idiot sandwich. I know it's not the exact quote, but it works for the reference. Okay, so technically I should not need this sketch layer anymore. Let's save this and load it on in. Okay, so I'm still doing artwork. I'm not moving to a different segment of the stream or anything, but I am going to program this. So just give me one moment to figure this out. Okay. Those vines need to be so much bigger. They need to be so much bigger. Oh. From my man to the crazy man. That was... I have no... Like... I have no response to that right now. Sir? Oh my goodness. There it is. Where did that go in my list? I should be able to move this up here. It's a little wide, but at least it's not entirely even. Move. Okay, I'm not touching it. That's what eyeballing it gets me. My goodness. You guys are like borderline insane sometimes. So I tell people like Wolf's show is the crazy show and mine is the more like chill show. So you get yeah, you get the best of both worlds with us. The yin and the yang. So okay, so I've got the date, time in here, and then yeah, I want to adjust those vines. Okay, let's go back into it. So I just need to make them a lot bigger. Like they're too tiny. So thankfully there's only 2 layers to fix up here. And I kind of want to make some offshoots too. I'll bump up the size of the brush for these leaves. And these need to be a lot bigger. Like maybe that size. I'm actually gonna do this on a separate layer, because this is the vine one, and then separate layer for the leaves. I think would probably be a good idea. Thank you, MMM. I do appreciate it. I'm trying to work on getting the watch hours up. Slowly but surely. So yeah, the first time around making these leaves, there's way too many and they're too small. So, but I kind of figured. I can understand that. Whatever purpose this kind of environment serves for you, you know, I'm just happy that you're here. Some people like to chat with others. Some people like to chat with the creator. Some people don't chat at all and they're working on their own artwork or like a story or something, or you know, any like a creative venture. I imagine with music though, it probably gets it probably gets muted. So, but watching somebody do something creative is oftentimes motivating and inspiring to other people to make their own kind of, you know, creative stuff, or to be productive in, you know, other ways. I know that Wolf and I have been playing these survival co-op games, so even playing those, you know, is calming and productive and in I guess creative in their own way as well inside of that sandbox. So I'm gonna flip over to the other side, see if I can't get a more comfortable position. Oh. She's asleep in the nest. Miss Bean, Miss Ma'am is asleep in the nest over here. I didn't even see her move. Did you guys see it? I didn't. Hello, machinist. Welcome on in. I'm just pointing out that the cat is now over here, and I had no idea. I didn't even see her move. It's just like, I heard a sniffle or a sneeze, and I was like, but yeah. I was like, where's the cat? Good to see you. Hope that you're doing well. Oh, I just read out loud what you said to me. But good to see you. If you want to go and lay down and rest, babe, you can. Like, it is 10 o'clock. You gotta do what you gotta do. You a grown dude. We never gave Wolf permission to rest. Oh my goodness. He needs to submit a rest request. I had to say that slowly. I knew I was not going to be able to say it properly. Oh, nice. Awesome. congratulations, MMM. Good to know that. I hope that it runs smoothly and it is a perfect day for you too. Thank you very much for subscribing, Jason. Welcome to the Vab gang. I think that's what I'm still calling it. I don't know, I can't remember. Of course. I don't think I need that one there. Okay. We can get rid of this old one here. And I needed to replace the colors in that anyway. Yeah, welcome back. I basically went and moved everything from Twitch over to YouTube. So it's like I use YouTube more often. So it just made more sense. But getting into their version of the partnership program is a little more difficult. So I'm still working on it. Had 2 cars on fire an hour ago. What in the why? But why? But why? Did someone just decide to start lighting cars on fire at the Walmart? Yeah, just a little bit. So thank you very much. Yeah, right now I'm just working on this like front door scene for this overlay. So it goes from the outside out there to this front room and then into this living room here. So the immersiveness. To move this over. So I saw how small the vine was. I was like, I need to change that. Something's wrong there. Hello, Pesky Sis, and thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Try and get as much watch hours as I can. But one of these days I'll do that 24-hour stream, and that'll help me out a lot. But I once again made one of those lovely gummy covers in like a day and a half. So that'll be coming up. The Shine Down gummy cover is up. Probably do some time lapses. I just have to remember to enable them. and then format them. So it's just making time for and remembering. Okay, so now I've got that all colored. Let's add a gradient to it. Thank you, Garbo. I do the same with Wolf's channel. And my friend is she she has this other friend that likes to start argumentative conversations about the news and politics, and I love to just be like, yeah, she should watch him. Like she might learn something about viewing outside of her hive mind, her bubble there. So okay, there's a nice little vine right there. Part of that branch is off though. Oh well, doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's save this once again. See if it updates. I need to adjust the colors. Like, I don't know why I'm being so particular about it, but I just need to adjust like the colors. Because it's more blue than yellow. Where are you? Right there. Okay, let's save this again and see how it looks. It's better. It's better. Okay. If you guys have any ideas about what I should put on these little hangers above my head here, I'm down for I'm down for ideas. I am gonna put a little potted succulent on that shelf though. I believe it is this one. Plop that right there. Does it work right there? Okay. Just like setting off my like, oh, it's gonna fall anxiety. Okay. There. Okay, so here's the entryway. So far. I mean, I guess I could have also put it right there. That's so cute. It's so cute right there in the windowsill. But again, like it looks like it's about to fall off. So we'll put it right here. And then when we move over to here, that same potted plant is sitting on the fireplace. So again, it's all about the immersiveness over here. I just, you know, we have like a crackling fireplace. We have crickets, lo-fi, talking about what kind of artwork. Cozy vibes. Let's see, I'm trying to see about other things that are on this screen I could put into this one. Because I have the house plant here on the left, on the bottom left, with Roscoe sitting in the windowsill. The potted plant up here with my webcam. Oh, I know what I could put. Oh, I know. Okay. And this will, I have to keep this as a uncompressed layered file in order to keep this updated. But this would be super cool. This would be super cool. Hold on. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in a second. Where is it? Finished illustrations. We'll do... Where's the last one? Did I not save it in this folder? Apparently I did not. Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, this one. Move it over here. And I'm going to add a new folder, milestone frame. Throw this one in there. Size it down. Maybe this will look good. But like we'll have it like a framed art print of whatever the previous milestone artwork was. Maybe we'll do that. I'm gonna go with a black frame, I think. It's a very, very dark and desaturated purple. so it kind of appears black. Okay, I'm gonna move over to that other scene once more. See how that looks. I think that fills it out nicely. It's a little busy on the top, but I think that's good for now. The vine is kind of poking through the blinds a little bit next to my head right here. Okay. I think last time, because I'm gonna move into some portrait sketches. Okay. Kind of fixed it a little bit. It kind of shoved it backwards. So cool. The header above the door kind of looks like it's going out, like in a dome shape a little bit. I like how that looks. Yeah. Okay. I did notice one thing. And it's a very simple, easy thing. It's this under here. I'm not gonna try to erase it too much. That and right here. Okay, there we go. Welcome on in, Spank. Good to see you again. All right. So yeah, I just finished doing some more changes and updates to the welcoming screen, the farewelling screen, whatever we're gonna call it, the front door. I'm showing you guys the door. He owes me $20. What Spank does. So yeah, so every time that we get to another milestone and I do some artwork, I'll change out what artwork is appearing here above our shelf, our front room shelf. Okay, let's open up a new canvas. Let's do a 5x7. Why not? Why not? $10.23. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna draw. I think that's the best part of it. You gotta ask it a question, MMM. It's now like actively listening, it's just waiting. Patiently waiting. Let's see what it says. But why though? But why though? Wow. Sure. What? It doesn't know. It's ignorant. Future. I should imagine the Squidward gif of him just like on the floor, fetal position. Future. There's a little bit of like a cooldown timer on it that I'm unfortunately not able to change. So just give it a minute and try it again, MMM. Because it might be that you hit the cooldown timer. Whoa. What a, I don't know, possibly ominous answer. Good grief. You already know the answer. Like, good grief. How grim. Wow. My goodness. Like, I thought that I had enough answers in there, but I think I need to add some more. Not sure. It's like giving you like a side-eye glare looking thing. You have a wonderful rest of the night as well too, MMM. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you again next weekend. You as well. Thank you very much. I ended up drawing my comic character. I was like, I don't know who I'm going to draw. Just automatically, which I guess is a good thing, right? Yeah, see if it will confuse him. Oh my goodness. I'm not actually going to, but just because I appreciate the meme. He's got big shoes. There you go. Oh my goodness. And then weren't there other like fruits and vegetables that were made into that same GIF? I could have sworn I saw like a pickle at one point. Definitely a pickle. And I think there were other ones too. Pickle Rick. Oh my goodness, the grip that had on society. I'm gonna change which eye is doing what here. I think this one should be one. Not that Rick and Morty has neither of the original creators involved. No. I don't know if it's odd. Like, there were a couple episodes that I was like, where does this come from? Like, where does this kind of stuff come from? The mind of, so I don't know. So it's not really odd to me. Certain things can be done in an animation, but not like discussed in a writer's room in real life without having some eyebrows raised. Like, what are we doing here? You know? So no, I don't know. I don't think it's odd. So, but that series is, my goodness. I remember when like the McDonald's Szechuan sauce, like the chaos from that, like I saw that in person. That was one of those things I heard about, and I was like, I need to do some citizen journalism here. I need to go out and see this. You know, like, A, I just want some chicken nuggets, but B, I want to see what all this hubbub is about. But yeah, so you know, I wouldn't even be shocked by that spank. The amount of tomfoolery they have pulled. I'd be like, yeah, this totally makes sense. Okay. Sure. For Beard to do a cult ritual. What in the world? And yet, I can see his parents doing something like that. Sadly enough. His mom doesn't find it Australian when he gives birth every week or so. What in the world? To what? Like, is that alien things or bugs or like what in the... To Kenny every week? It's like for a dog. Wait, what, Spank? Are you talking like human pregnancies being shortened to 2 months like they are for a dog? Because that is some drastic change in a very short amount of time. My best friend is about to give birth to a baby boy, and the amount of stress that it has put on her body, I'd be like, 2 months? That's crazy. I mean, like, I can just hear and feel like the hip bones and joints like just creaking and moving around. Oh. Oh my goodness. This comes about beautiful pregnancy. Human babies are born pretty uncooked. Uncooked. You heading out, man? Yeah, she's heading out. Uncooked. These are some... This is raw. A raw human. Well, you know what? That makes sense. The babies don't have kneecaps. That makes sense. They just pop out the womb knowing how to fight. Like, they just... I'm ready to raise hands. Get milk and cigarettes and never come back on the day of Christmas Eve. And then your family wonders where you've been. Oh my goodness. I can't remember what the name of that band was that did parody songs. The most famous one they did was a parody of TikTok. I have to look for it again after the show. Oh my goodness. The olden days. Welcome back, man. Hi. What are you gonna do? I got her a waterless dry shampoo that smells like lavender today at the store because like I said, sometimes she comes back inside smelling like barbecue and I don't quite know why. And I'm just like, not that there's anything wrong with the smell of barbecue, but perhaps not on the cat. Okay, it is almost 11. And I'm gonna stretch really quick. I might add some color to this, might clean it up a little bit more. I'm not entirely sure, but excuse me, cat. Okay. Give me 1 second as I do some stretching and oh, actually, hold on a second, because I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna stretch, but I'm gonna put a little BRB, and then we'll be gone for too long. Just putting that right there. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do some stretching, just standing up and doing more than what I can sitting down here. So give me 1 moment. Okay, I am back. It's like, I don't want to reveal my secrets. It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and the guy that was trying to have the computer predict where the next golden ticket was gonna be. What would I do with a lifetime supply of chocolate? What would a computer do with a lifetime supply of chocolate? I was gonna put eyelashes on her, but her design is kind of plain. Like, for a protagonist, her design is kind of plain. Which is on purpose. It's all on purpose. But, I don't want to, like, put, like, a whole bunch of eyelashes on her, because then, I don't know. And she looks too, like, eye-pleasing, I guess. Maybe if, you know, there's a scene where her and, you know, the other people are getting dressed up or something for an event, and she's putting on, like, mascara or whatever, right? Like, that could be a fitting thing for her to have these longer eyelashes. But for this, I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure where this takes place, but maybe it's because this is perhaps the same jacket as the one that the secondary protagonist is wearing during the winter. So maybe like, he gives her his jacket at some point. Okay, it is now 11:02, and I want to get to doing some coloring really quick. Let me just grab the reference. Her little hair things are longer than what they need to be. Whoopsies. Well, an easy fix. An easy fix. Alright, is that how I have her drawn? Let me see here. Yeah. Oh, I see why. Because they keep getting longer. Because they keep getting longer in each design. It was retracted too quickly before I could see it. So I don't know what it was. Okay. I'm like, can I typed in the wrong chat? Oh my goodness. You know, I can actually say that's happened to me before, so you are not alone in that. Oh, that's definitely the wrong chat then. Oh, I want to make this collar just a little. It just pops out just a little bit there. There we go. There. Okay. Okay. Now color? No. I'm like asking myself, like when? Okay. This is the wrong brush for that. So I did the sclera up here. I'll move down to the teeth. It's not the usual brush that I use for filling in the color. But it has a really nice fade out here for the eyes. So I thought it might be good to use it. And color the inside of the mouth. I need to raise the opacity and go over that area again. Good for the eyes and for shading, not for everywhere else, it seems. Gonna go back over to the skin layer, add some flesh tones. And then I think, I don't know if I have artwork of her with, like, in that style. No, I do. Yeah. Well, we'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna add in this lower lip. Try to smoothen it out. We'll do another one, and we'll make that one the same color. Okay, gonna transform this around. Okay, and this bottom one, we're gonna drop it down to 50%. Let's have this one be just a little bit darker. And then these two. We'll combine them. And let's just leave them for now. Without making this little edit first. We're gonna go over to her inner eye, the iris. Clip that, and I'm just gonna grab the color there. I'm gonna use the ellipse tool. I'm gonna see how it works. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna adjust the sketch. So it matches where this eye is better. Because I think that's a better spot for the eye. Iris. Let's go over to her eyebrows. I'll just grab from here and darken just a little bit. And desaturate it just a little bit too. A little warmer toned. Brows. Let's do the hair. The behind hair first. Like the behind her head hair. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like the hair that is behind the rest of her clothing and her head and these little side bangs here. So I am adjusting a little bit of the hair color because I want it to look nicer with the eye color. And then we'll do the side bangs. In between these is going to be the shirt and jacket. I think this shirt has 2 different tones to it. Jacket. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, it's right here. Duh. I was thinking to myself, please don't be the same color as her hair. Okay, I really don't need this. Thankfully it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this again because I need to give this a little bit more detail really quick. Hello, Donut Cow. I'm doing a portrait of one of my comic characters. So I did do some updates to the front room overlay here, so it'll look like this. So when people enter in from the stream starting and they come in and then we go to the drawing room. The drawing room. It's more like a living room, but yeah, so that's what I worked on earlier. So I think it looks nice, simple, not too busy. So, and then every time that I reach a new milestone, the artwork up there in the frame will change to whatever that milestone artwork will be. So kind of a neat little throwback thing there. So anyway, yeah, so I I added some more details to the front room. Now we're back over here in the living room, drawing room, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah. But I was like, okay, I don't really have any other ideas for like what to put on like these little hooks here. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. They're right above my head. Something's dangling there. So I just decided I'm gonna draw a portrait of my character until midnight. So that's what I am doing until midnight. So right now I'm just putting some extra details into the jacket. Flip this over real quick. Just a little easier to see sometimes. A lot less fur on this than what I originally thought. It's like all of this is gonna go back. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go back to the coloring. It's like I need to do this. I need to go back to the coloring. $42. I'm hoping I'll get to coloring this fully, but I'm not entirely sure. I have doubts. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm like focused. I'm like, I look at the clock. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh no. It's this brown color inside of it. I was like, I think I'm missing something in here. Okay. Let's see if I can. Let's see, I need to finish this right here. Okay, I got one more over here. Oh, I forgot to put in her eyelashes, but it's whatever. Okay, I think I might actually have time enough for putting in the lashes that I forgot about. All right, have a safe flight to Texas on Tuesday, Machinist. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight, and I hope that you get some rest. feel like this is too dark. No problem. Flights always, they always kind of freak me out, so I hope that yours is a good one. Whenever I would fly out to see Wolf, I would have to have like a little Irish cream with coffee. Be like, okay, I'm fine. I don't feel anything. Oh my goodness. Driving 4 hours. Ooh. Yeah, you would not be able to partake in any of that, but well, then I hope that you also have a safe drive as well. Okay, gonna select these. My goodness, I'm getting closer and closer to midnight. Okay. Well, I got the colors in place where they're supposed to be. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. So I've been making this artwork, working on the front room overlay a little bit, improving on that, and then making this sketch portraits of my webcomic character here, wearing the secondary character's jacket for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe it'll be part of the story. I don't know. That tends to happen with this thing. So anyway, gosh, I so want to put like some little extra like I'm going to. Let's see how that looks a little bit. No, we'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like this. Maybe a little bit darker. It's about as dark as that is gonna get right there. Okay, guys. Okay. This is where I am saving this one. I haven't saved this one at all yet, but okay, there we go. Alrighty guys, we move on over to here. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Here's the door. No. Oh my goodness. If you want to see more of my artwork, be sure to check out the DeviantArt gallery. I have more artwork posted up on there, new, fresh artwork for you all to view if you want to view it at all. If you want to follow me on the Twitters, you absolutely can. The link will be posted up in the chat momentarily. I post like after stream announcements of like what I made and different things that I find interesting on Twitter. So if you want to check out any fun links, I've got fun links in the link tree. You can check those out, and commissions are indeed open if you feel inclined to check out any of the commission info. The website is right there for you. Other than that, I'm gonna head on out myself. I'll be back next weekend on Friday on either like 7:30 or 8:30, depends. So usually it's been 8:30, so just gives me a little less stress when I'm making dinner or like doing laundry or whatever household stuff I'm doing during the weekends. So alright guys, I will see y'all later. Until then, stay vibin'. Bye bye.